Hey guys, welcome back to the Bucket Think Tank. How's your fandom treating you? So today we're going to talk about this issue of Last Ronin, issue number 1. It's the first story of, I think it might be 5 issues? It's a new Ninja Turtles comic, and let's just sort of talk about it for a bit, and eventually we'll address the elephant in the room. So this story is sort of set in the idea of an Old Man Logan, or Dark Knight Returns. In other words, we're set far into the future, and there's a darker, grittier protagonist. The question is, who is this darker, grittier protagonist? Because if you recall, if you're any real Ninja Turtles fan, you'll know that there are 4 of them. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael. And in the promotions, it was a big deal. Who is the mystery turtle? Who is this going to be? And to this issue's credit, it's hard to figure it out at first. There's a couple of misdirections, because this turtle seems to have a lot of internal and external dialogue that reflects all 4 turtles. And the premise here is our turtle, who we'll just refer to as Ronin for now. The Ronin turtle. The Ronin turtle is after someone. He's after a gentleman known as Hiroto Oroku. And he's the son of Karai. And it's believed, I'm not just sure believed, I'm pretty sure confirmed, that he's responsible for this sort of post-apocalyptic nightmare that they're in, or at the very least, why the other 3 turtles are dead. And it's really fun just seeing how Ronin goes through infiltrating the city, getting to the higher levels, and even more so, seeing how Hiroto is so angry at Ronin. He's deploying agents himself, like, you have to go get him, you have to get this mutant. And Ronin's also just as aggressive too when he realizes, hey, he's sending this stuff out after me. One fun little touch that I liked about this story was the fact that as Ronin goes through, he's met by, or at least he's sort of even almost haunted by the other 3 turtles. And every now and then you sort of get, okay, well, that sounds like Michelangelo. Does that mean that Michelangelo's not Ronin? Another one sounds like Leonardo, so Leonardo's not Ronin? One sounds like Raphael, one sounds like Donatello. So wait, if the 3 voices sound like 4 turtles, either I'm crazy, he's crazy, the book's crazy, or maybe we're all crazy. Who knows? And that's good, because you want to guess. You really want to guess. The fun is not knowing. Okay? And in the ensuing scuffle with Ronin and Oroku's forces, Ronin is critically injured and he's lost. Like, Oroku can't find him, and he goes into the sewers, and he's really, really out of it. Like, he's critically wounded. He thinks he's going to die, so he takes out his weapons. Leonardo's sword, Michelangelo's nunchucks, Donatello's bow, Raphael's sai, and he places the headbands of each of them side by side. So we still don't know who he is from that. He talks about how he misses his brothers, how he misses his father. He has a really touching flashback where we still don't quite know who he is. Still don't quite know, but there's like a couple hints. And he wakes up to find that he's in a bed, greeted by April, and April says something that's actually, in my mind, a bit confusing. So she says, "And I'm so relieved to see you awake. You really had me worried, mister. But who are you talking to? Michelangelo." So the question is she referring to him as Michelangelo? Or is she saying, were you talking to Michelangelo? I'm hoping it's the latter, not the former, just because I think issue 1 is the worst time to give this reveal out. Because imagine if we'd gone, let's say this is a 5-issue series, alright? So 4 issues, or maybe even 2 issues in, maybe 3 issues. 3 issues at the latest, we just refer to him as Ronin. Then we find out, oh, it's this turtle. Now, when I'd first heard about this, and everyone was sort of guessing who Ronin would be, in my mind, I was really hoping for Donatello. I'm not gonna lie, because gritty Michelangelo is kind of been done across the board. Hey, the happy-go-lucky kid's grown up to be old and bitter. Yeah, I've seen it enough times, but more than that, I didn't want it to be Leonardo Raphael, who would have been more establishment choices. But I think at this point, Michelangelo is more the establishment turtle. I mean, I think he's more popular than everyone else. Who would have seen Donatello being dark and gritty and so aggressive? In my mind, that's not Donatello at all. So that would have made for a much more interesting story. Also, Donatello's my favorite turtle. I'm sorry. Those of you that like the other three are just kind of wrong. But whatever. This is still a good story, whether or not it reveals that the turtle, that Ronin is Michelangelo. I'm still going to be upset just because that means we can't call him Ronin anymore. We'll have to call him Michelangelo. See the problem? But I want to know what happened. I want to know, how the other three were killed. What happened to Master Splinter, What's this new, I'm guessing, New York City? Or what exactly are the rules of it? And will Michelangelo or Ronin be able to get back to who he used to be? Who knows? He's probably going to die at the end of this. Calling it now. Probably going to die at the end of this. So anyway, we'll bring this video to close here. What did you guys think about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you also hoping that Ronin was not Michelangelo? Were you Team Donatello? I know you were. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'll catch you all later. This is Debug at Think Tank signing off. Thanks for watching. As always, may your fandom serve you well.